In my extensive travels in 3 different countries working with sales executives, what I see when they hire is they don't have a plan. When you don't have a plan, you are subjected to taking the path of least resistance. Taking the path of least resistance typically means that you know somebody who knows somebody, they refer somebody to you, you look at their resume, it looks good, and because you're busy, because you got a lot of other things going on, you say, okay, well, we'll give this person a shot, and then you hire them. And what typically that is a recipe for disaster. You have to have a systematized approach to hiring people to where you can recruit the top people over time and have a sales force that hopefully at some point in the future you won't have to recruit because you have everybody set and in place and doing exactly what you want them to do. But that path of least resistance is like taking a customer service person, you think that they might do good for you, and then what do is you hope that they're going to be successful, and then you try to turn them into a salesperson, and typically it doesn't work. So write these numbers down. This is the exact numbers that work well in the sales industry for hiring top-notch salespeople. 30, 10, 3, and 1. You're going to have to go through 30 resumes to get to 10 qualified people who you will do phone interviews with. And once they graduate those phone interviews, then you'll bring the top 3 candidates into your office for a formal interview. Please write this down in your notes. Don't allow 70%ers to pierce the corporate veil. They should never ever call into the office. They should never walk into the office. Last but not least, after you go through those 3 qualified candidates, then you come up with the #1 person for that position, and now the leverage is in your favor. You've done the right things to bring the right person on and avoided hoping that somebody is really going to make it into your sales department. Now, a couple things that will help you with this, very simple. First thing is have a recruiting flyer. Don't date stamp it and don't time stamp it so you can use it for everything. It should be done in a PDF format and a JPEG format, high res, low res, depending on the application. So it's a tool that you can use over and over and over again. In addition to that, you should have a career package. The career package is when you find those resumes that look good, you would then turn around and send the career package out by email and have them fill that career package out in an editable PDF format that they can fill out all the questions and then send it back. And the last thing on the career package is this. You're going to have a little bit about the company, a little bit, and more so than what you had on the flyer. You'll have a little bit about the compensation, but now what you're going to do is you're going to ask some of those tough questions, and I call them landmines. What you're trying to do is eliminate the 70%ers from ever applying or being in communication with you, or again, don't allow them to pierce the corporate veil. So one of the greatest test questions is would you administer to or take a drug test? Well, guess what? That's going to get rid of all the people that are on drugs. During an interview, will you be able to give us examples of your high-level closing skills? Well, guess what? If they don't have closing skills, they're not going to apply. Please write down, say yes or no if you took more than 5 days sick off last year. Well, if somebody is a constant or chronic person that is always coming up with that they're sick and taking 10, 15, 20 days off a year, then you know what? That's a person that you're going to eliminate before you ever get them into the recruiting process. So it's very important. You've got to have a plan, a systemized plan, one that works 24/7, and one where that infrastructure, once it's laid out, is always going to work for you. So the last thing again is recruiting is take control of your destiny and your company's destiny. Stop hoping and go out and find those right people. If you have any other questions, please contact us at chuckbauer.com.